me just make this more simple. According to Urban Dictionary, meta means that it is the most effective tactic available, i.e. what's like best in a game that will work a lot of the time. Now considering this, you play Oni, it's not a mobile class. Most Onis are aware of this when they get Akuma, even by then, because they know Oni armor, very slow. What's it called? Oni moves aren't that fast in general. They're really close quarters and have 0 range. It's really cancer. And I play Oni in Kai and in Gaia. I have a Hasliden Oni. Just got it. It's really fun. And I pull up to a private server, right? And this guy has an Uber. He has a piece just playing a normal Oni, and he has like the entire Gaia Dweller build as an Oni, and I'm really confused because like I always thought Oni was was an anti-meta class because you're not. Most Onis pride themselves in not being meta, and that's usually just how it goes. And I always did the same. And so I win the fight because he's bad at Oni. He relied on his Tomas far more than he relied on his moves. He didn't demon step he didn't get even close to demon stepping enough. So he got hit by a lot of moves that were easily dodgeable. And then he just didn't play Oni that well, and I was fine with that. Then he wants to run it back, and I'm like, okay, I'll play him again. Just another easy win. I don't really care. It's an Oni. So he just starts spamming Tomas far more. And I just lost all the respect that I had for him. Because I'm okay if an Oni beats me, because Oni is such a class with such a high skill gap that if you lose against an Oni, it's probably because you just weren't good enough to beat that Oni. Because Oni is so skill based, you can play horribly as Oni just as well as you can play good at Oni. It's just a great thing in the game where skill outweighs builds with Oni, because most of the time you're not going to be getting hit by a lightning elbow by an Oni. But all of a sudden, because of the Navern update, Onis can run lightning elbow like it's nothing. That's fine with me. But he also had Vamp regen and lost the first fight. So he beats me the second fight, spams Tomas a bit more, spams lightning elbow a bit more, I get killed. And he has the gall to say GG after running a meta build against an Oni that's just a Hasliden. All I get is Berserk. And I don't even have res, I'm not day 15. And this is just going back to the premise of the video. I don't have a problem if you beat me with genuine skill, but if you spam Tomas on me, I'm most likely gonna log in your arms, because that's just how it is. Like, you spam Tomas during the fight, it's cancer, and you literally didn't deserve the fight because you're just about as good as a base mage. Which is my main problem with the Oni. He only won due to base mage, which is a big problem in Gaia. Base mage is just about as good as an ultra mage, just because there's little skills between that make them different. Which is mainly how it goes for classes like Necro and Elu. I wouldn't say Druid. Druid has a lot of differences. Druid uses its skills more. I get that. And I think a sad truth to Onis is that they realize when they get Oni is that their only hope with mobility is a spider cloak. But Oni armor gives them so much fist damage. It's literally so, like, it takes away so much. But to wear a spider cloak and be Elder Vamp just because you want to be more mobile and want to have a better build. Unless you have a night cloak, then it just doesn't matter, because you're clearly running a meta build already. So normal Onis are just cucked infinitely, because you could go any race with this class, it'd be good. But when you go Vamp, you lose sun privileges, if you don't have a nice sun, and then you just become immobile as hell. You become really fast. You just become mobile, like crazy fast. And you remove you just remove the fun of being an Oni, a non-meta class that can clap meta classes like Shinobi just as easily, even if they aren't an Elder Vamp, which I know is becoming more and more common within Onis, or Navaran Onis, or Morbid Onis. These new races are coming out that are so busted. They're just making Onis become the new Metamancers, because when you think of a Metamancer, what do you think of? You think of a Shinobi, Faceless, Abyss Walker, Sigil. That's about it. And even Abyss Walker isn't even that bad, because Abyss Walker is just about as unmobile, but it has a move that can cancel fall damage. So, but you don't think of Deep Knights. When you run a meta build with Deep Knight, you're Navaran Deep Knight with Fair Frozen and Dragon Roar. You're literally ruining the value of not being a meta class, which is knowing that you simply outskilled the other player because you are better at the game than them with your class. I won't even consider Elu, because the Globus run, it's never gonna get fixed. I guarantee it. Devs, it's not gonna get fixed. You won't fix it, guaranteed. And even that, they hit Rampage that had iframes. It doesn't have iframes anymore during the animation, nor when it starts. That's fine. I know Oni has a lot of iframes already, but come on, man. Tip the scale even a little bit towards Oni. Like, when it comes to the meta and this game state right now, Onis are like dying out. The original Onis who are like cameos, even maybe, or like Ashen Onis or Hasselen Onis, they're dying out. They're going to decay, where they can become far stronger. But Oni and Gaia is literally cancer, because you can't win against a class that is far more mobile than you, just because either one, they're going to pull up with their whole mobile gang squad, with Shinobis that are owl slashing you faster than you can demon step, or they're just going to spam moves and run away, which is what happened to that Dragon Sage while we were in the that Oni while we were in the 1v1. He spammed his moves, hit a lightning elbow, then ran away. He was an Elder Man, far faster than me. He had climb, far faster than me. It was just completely bull. So, devs, if you're watching, tip the scales towards Oni. That's literally all I want. I just wanted to rant about this. I thought it was worthwhile to talk about, since Onis are really at a bad state right now in Gaia.